Good morning.
Morning.
I'm Jasmine.
I'm Jalen.
And so we're back today with another morning after reality recap. So last night we watched The Housewives of Potomac.
Yes.
This was episode 16 from season 5.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into it, please leave a comment while we're talking, hit the like button, and subscribe. So the episode picks up where we left off. We hear that, Jamal lives in Giselle's phone. She says he lives in my life. Yada yada.
Yes.
Okay, and then move on a little further. We hear Karen bring up how it looks like Juan and Giselle were ring shopping for Robin. She was right, she be having that little tingly sense. But I was wondering, why would she bring that up in front of Robin?
Well, I was thinking she don't know, or as far as we know, she don't really know, right? Like, Giselle hasn't told nobody yet.
Right.
So I was thinking she was just talking.
See, I would,
because it is a reach. So I feel like even if, even if it is like, what? Like, to Robin, like, what are you talking about? It still is just like a reach. Like, she was just taking a quick little boomerang or whatever she was doing.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe you would bring that up to Giselle on the side and be like, hey, were y'all ring shopping?
Oh, yeah. I feel like she would, I would have just seen it as, you're saying a lot for a picture.
She hit a nail on the head, though.
She did.
Okay, so after this little lunch, the ladies head off to go ride on the toboggans.
I wouldn't do it.
Now, I never even knew what a toboggan was, but it looks like a sled on the street that they push.
Yes.
A wild ride, but that was fun. So then the ladies go to the market.
Yes.
Trying new fruits out, having a little fun. We do see Giselle take Karen to the side here and talk to her about the engagement or proposal.
And keep bringing it up.
Actually, she didn't even really want to tell her. She was like, what if he was, remember?
You talking about Giselle? Yeah, but I'm like, you're making this obvious. Like, you made it obvious now.
But that was fine, because I feel like if Karen knows, she's not going to be hot about it. She'll keep the secret.
All right. Yeah.
Even though Giselle's acting like Karen can't keep a secret, when Giselle the one that tell every damn thing.
But that's what I was thinking was, just let her talk. If that's just her talking, let her just talk. Because now you just snitched on it.
I like how she had switched off after this.
She said, oh, because now I know what to fight.
So let's get to their dinner. Now, in this dinner, Ashley annoyed me. So everything's going fine. Candace brings up how, she may want to have children now. She's had a change of heart. Now, in this, her saying she wants to have a child, Ashley is triggered in some way and wants to bring up, what Candace did in the past, said in the past. The crazy part is, of course, you know how Candace been approaching everything. She has an appropriate response the first time. Very mature.
Right.
Ashley's still going on.
She won't drop it. Even when everyone is like, okay, we get it, you're still mad, but there's nothing you can do about it right now. Or there's nothing to do. She still is like, it's like, what are you pushing so hard for?
And we also have to remember both of them sat down and acted like they was going to be moving forward.
Right.
So Ashley just been talking all this time.
And then she kept saying, what did she say? Like, Candace asked for sympathy or whatever she said that Candace asked for. I'm like, Candace didn't ask for anything. She made an announcement on her new change of heart is all she did. She didn't ask for anybody to help her or anything.
I'm telling you, had I been Candace, I would have had to say, you don't have to worry about supporting me. I'm not needing your support.
Right.
If it's that difficult, Ashley's like, I want to be there, but I can't.
So right, and she's like, then don't. And she's like, but I want to. Then be there. Like,
don't worry about it. I'm just telling them I'm ready to have a baby.
Yeah, it was frustrating. But I can't say, I don't know what her getting beat on had to do with her change of heart.
Beat on? Oh.
Meaning Candace.
Oh, how she was like after what she went through and stuff?
I was very confused. What did it have to do with motherhood? But okay.
No child. But in this moment, I was happy that Robin and Giselle did point out Ashley's old behavior.
Yes.
Because Ashley used to be that person in everybody's business, trying to start some mess, worrying about what everybody else's relationship is going through.
Right. And then did say it was before kids. Kids will change you.
But she act like that wasn't her now. Now she's this whole new person, and Candace is the one doing everything.
Right,
it's like, no, you've been there too.
Mm-hmm.
So I was glad about Robin and Giselle in this moment.
Yeah.
Robin said, you was coming after my family. Right. Don't forget that.
And she made it clear, like, I don't care no more. Like, there's nothing we can do about it.
and then
it is.
Ashley acts as if Candace didn't apologize. I feel like there's been a couple moments where she's like, sorry for whatever happened if you were hurt by anything I said.
And then she apologized again. I could not apologize
They got the girl apologizing again.
And I'm surprised she did, because I would have been too irritated.
I'm saying, she been trying to take the high road.
Proud of her.
She did. All for nothing though.
Little does she know what's coming.
We'll see what Ashley got in the works. So we do see them prank Wendy. That was funny. Very orchestrated. They in there watching the production cameras. Right. I thought they always had seen it on TV. But that was a funny little moment. And so then I think it's the next day, right, where we see Giselle and Robin talking. Only really notable thing here was that, in addition to them saying Karen may not be in the final look for the photo shoot or for the hat photos.
And her photo wasn't even that bad.
I'm sure they had more to go with though. They acted like those was the only two.
Right. Yeah. But even the two they had, they could have, well, I guess we'll see if it was used, but they could have been used.
Yeah.
And I seen the rest of them, and I can say some other people could have been cut out.
It's just for the love. Like, these the housewives with the hat on. By the hat.
Right.
But then they get into Miss Karen and her relationship with Ray. I don't know why they be all involved in what people doing in the bedroom, if they doing it, how they doing it, when they doing it.
I feel like it's not even people, it's just her for some reason.
Well, both of them, because it was both going into it.
No, I mean, they just always talking about Karen.
Oh,
in the bedroom. Maybe because she's so old, they just don't. I mean, not so old, but you know what I mean. She's older, so they're curious.
They're saying they don't have sex or whatever. I don't know that to be true, but if it is, like, why y'all
That's
sitting here
their
having no
business.
conversation about it?
Right.
But they even go on to say that in the past, Karen said she didn't like doing it with Ray.
No, that was her fault.
They won't put this on camera now when these folks trying to move on with their relationship.
Yeah. And now it's all out there. But we'll see him.
Shit, who knows? They might twist her words around. You know how they do. And then we can point out real quick how Karen and Candace have a nice moment where they sit down and Karen just lets Candace know how proud she is of her and how she behaved and reacted to the situation with Ashley.
Right. Very nice to get that acknowledgement.
So here is where we hear Ashley let Giselle and Robin know about the statement she wrote for Monique. So like us, they're like, why?
Right. What's the purpose?
You know, plenty of Monique fans out there are happy about this. But to us, it didn't make much sense.
Right.
So they're wondering why instead of, writing a statement against Candace, wouldn't you write a character statement for Monique? Which is a good thing to point out, especially if you are trying to move on.
My thing was, that makes more sense simply because Monique was the aggressor. You would think she would need a statement to help her, not to hurt Candace. What is hurting Candace doing if Candace didn't even do nothing? It doesn't make sense. So yes, they were right. You're just trying to, what did they say? You're trying to mess up Candace's character. I can't remember.
Assassinate her character. So then again we hear how Ashley basically feels like she owes Monique. Because of how Monique looked out for her when she was having her court issues and stuff.
Right.
We also hear her say, because the ladies are like, if you do this, Candace isn't going to want to be cool with you.
And she's like, whatever.
She's like, I wouldn't be sad about it. That made me feel like all these times, even at the table, she was trying to front like, I want to support you. I want to be there for you.
I really do. So that went down the drain immediately. You didn't even care about being her friend. So what did you even bring it up for? What did you even start the rest of the table for?
So like we've been saying since the beginning of this whole fight, Ashley's just anti-Candace. That's what I'm going to sum it up to.
And her playing around like this, it's gonna be her and Monique. By yourself in a corner.
Well, with y'all fans.
Cause you right.
With Monique fans. I don't know if Ashley got too many. I don't know if they ride for you the same way. But yeah,
It just don't make no sense.
And that's how this episode ends.
And then the preview, hopefully, it looks like Ashley gets what she deserves.
I might have missed it. What happened?
They just show like scenes from her finally telling Candace.
Okay.
But then everyone kind of jumping in like, what are you doing?
Okay.
I want to see what Karen says.
Oof.
She probably not gonna say nothing. I don't even know I thought about it.
Yeah, she probably would be quiet. But
I wish she would say something. Because that's the perfect time to be like, this don't make no daggone sense. But we'll see. I feel like she might just because it's not Monique, it's Ashley. For some reason, I feel like she don't talk to Monique the same way she talks to anybody else. But
we gonna see.
We'll see.
So, yeah, leave a comment. Tell us what y'all thought about this one. We'll see y'all next week. Let's let y'all know also we are doing Salt Lake Housewives reviews. Love After Lockup.
Teen Mom 2.
Teen Mom 2.
Any shows y'all want to see, just leave it a comment below.
Please. We trying to make this work.
That will help.
We can watch the news. We can. I'm just joking. Leave a comment and we'll see y'all next time.
All right. Bye.